the latest?
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arkansas State's offense has the ball first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Red Wolves decide to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. The Red Raiders offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They are going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people, and they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front
makes a grab and room to run. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. They've got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Holds on, it's Spurris. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Let's think for a second about Arkansas State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Right side, it's Burris. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Clay. They were all over it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Moves the pocket. It's Owens. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you can tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. The run inside. It's Dickey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Hits inside. It's Dickey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
That's caught. It's Johnson.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Dickey. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly. He finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Wants to throw one first. Right down the middle. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
2nd and long here. From the gun, it's Murray. Could be an alley. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10 for the offense. Dropping back, it's Owens. Right side, it's Summers. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeps it moving. It's Murray. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Red Wolves are flying down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Summers. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Running inside. It's Spencer. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Left side is Spencer. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. On play action. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Quick give. It's Dickey. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Heaves it on the run. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He'll try to take it back. 10. Touchdown, Red Wolves. The defense putting points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Nice play to knock that one down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Checking in from the Arkansas State sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately went up in arms, yelling, screaming. They are so excited for their running back, and they will continue to ride his energy here today as he makes more school history. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Sets his feet. It's Owens. Throwing right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. A strike downfield. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Rush is on. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Couldn't make the play in the end zone, but the offense is going to come out of this with a penalty on the D. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Sells the run, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Red Wolves will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. And they got it done in the first half. But the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things. In that first half, need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man, with when the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Under pressure. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Got it behind the line. It's Spencer. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Spencer. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
He's dropped.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Straight ahead, it's Dickey. Spins away from the defender.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
On the stop.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it in. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Just gets rid of that one.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his...
He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Red Wolves just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out.
Oh, it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Red Wolves will go for it here on 4th down. Needs it. No room to run, and he'll be stopped for no gain on 4th and 2.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They'll line up trips to the right, the 4th receiver on the left on 2nd and 1. Caught behind the line. It's Simmons. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Simmons. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run inside, it's Dickey. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Drops back on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. 3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Press center downs going to the air. Left side is Coleman Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time up the clock as they come up on 2nd down. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the return, it's Burris. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. That'll be be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Yeah, in this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Owens. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Summers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Hits inside, it's Clay. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes a grab, past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Red Wolves go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's past the marker. Got some room to run. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just smothered on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter fighting off the defender. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They're all over him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Trying to make one miss. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the air, it's Owens. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cobb. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I love when quarterbacks do that. When you go back to the guy that made a mistake earlier in the game. Earlier we saw that receiver fumble. Right away the quarterback throws him the football. Don't worry about it. I got you. We need you to win this game. And that's going to help this receiver's confidence and his mojo moving forward. Really good job there by the QB.
And a lot of times in football, man, the short memory, we usually talk about the quarterback. But sometimes it's the running back who puts it on the deck. Sometimes it's your playmaker out wide who puts the ball on the deck. But that doesn't mean you abandon him. You come back to him, let him make plays. Nice job making the catch. And I still expect him to be a big part of this football game.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. He's looking downfield to throw. Out wide right, it's Lewis. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on fourth down, still going. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. We'll send the tight end in motion. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Going with the counter play here. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Now on second down. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot